Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 17th, 2022. This is for Cancer, last shuffle here coming up. Okay, great. So we have Ascended Masters and we have Letting Go. All right, so it looks, well, your wisdom has shown you that sometimes holding on to stuff can hold you back from your blessings, right? Holding on to things. And with dogs, that also oftentimes signifies loyalty, but it's puppies. So this is people that you're constantly having to tell them something. You're always having to teach them something. You're always having to get them to understand things. You know how you could be telling somebody, this is what I want, this is what I need, till you're blue in the face, and they just don't get it. It's like they're still peeing on the carpet. And, you know, ooh, that just flew out. I didn't mean to say that, but that's the truth. And what you have to let go is the indecision, feeling like, your back is against the wall. You know, like you just like, I feel like I have no freaking choice but to train these people or this person or figure this situation out constantly. They're telling you it's like you're in this energy because of your wisdom that you've got to let go of things that you feel stuck in. Like you feel, it's like it's almost like you just don't you cannot make a move. Like you can't make a choice. You have to make a choice, but you're overwhelmed. They're wanting you to let go of these things or people or anything that makes you feel overwhelmed, that challenges you all the time. It's not, sometimes challenge is good, but these are like heavy challenge, like contention, jealousy, even people that you have to deal with that always make you feel so overwhelmed. Spirit saying you got to let them go, or you got to let it go. It maybe not walk away from certain people. Say if it's family, you can't necessarily walk away from some people sometimes, right? But they're telling you that it's like it's time to loosen the grip that they may have. It seems as though they may cause a lot of confusion and conflict. There's some people or something. I see people, King of Swords is like contentious. They have to win the argument all the time. They always have to win something. They may be argumentative. It's constantly bickering and such. And it's like they're telling you that you already kind of know this. Like, take your emotions out of the situation and look at the situation for what it is, and see that they leave you no choice. They constantly leave you no choice, but you still take on the burden. And they're saying, let go of that. Let go of feeling like you have no choice but to take them on. At least let go of that feeling, of that energy, that thought. Let that go at least. Ace of Swords, Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. You don't want to be that person that is spiritually dead because you're always freaking nervous about dealing with this person or these people, especially in your own house, like Four of Wands here, right? Especially if they're in your house, or if they just, or if there is this like a home situation or home environment. They're saying, look at the situation for what it is. Do you want to be that person that ends up being known as that, like always on the, like red, like just worried, like you show up and you're just like, your eyes are wide, or you're kind of like, you're calm and cool and collected till you get there. So Ace of Swords tells me to look at this for what it is, because this is a spiritual killer. However this energy is played out, whether it's people, whether it's a family setting, because you have the Ten of Pentacles and Four of Wands, whether it's a family setting, or if it's just in general, just being in a certain place, right? Really, it's a family setting more than anything else I'm seeing. They're saying that you are getting to a point, these type of people kill spirits. They kill people's spirits, because you can't even be happy, you can't even be joyful, you can't even celebrate, because you're in this Nine of Swords energy. They're saying, look at this logically for what it is, right? Take your emotions out of the situation and look at it. Do you want to be that person? Do you want to be the one that shows up and everybody's like, ooh, Cancer's always so tense, like they're not even the same? That's not you, kind of energy. What do you want to be known as? Your reputation is the fun one, the celebratory energy, right? And they're like, tell the truth about this, like, tell the truth, shame the devil kind of energy. I don't see devil here, but I mean, you know what I mean? If it's a duck, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. But that's what I'm seeing here with this stuff. It's like, gosh, they leave you no choice. Status quo, Eight of Cups, and the Fool. They're telling you walk away. Okay, so this is interesting to me because this is what people usually do. I'm getting this so strong of how there's been memes and things being sent around on social media about how with the holidays coming up with family and how and status quo would be how everyone treats, how everyone acts, the common energy, common sense, and all that good stuff. Which sometimes common sense is not even logical. Like, you know what I mean? It's just something we have all accepted in mass, and it's like, you know what I mean? Sometimes this stuff doesn't even make any sense. But this reminds me of something where they're saying that, this is our family member. Everybody just puts up with them because that's just how they are. And they're telling you to walk away from that energy, walk away, and dare to be different. Dare to walk away and start something new. Okay? You know what I mean? Forget the status quo. So forget what everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? Because that'll kill somebody. It'll kill your whole spirit just dealing with that crap all the time. Because I'm seeing contention. No matter how nice the cards are looking, it's like there's contention. There's somebody who's just consistently soul killing somebody, or killing, killing the souls of other people. You're coming over, and it's always like, oh gosh, brace yourself for the argument. Intuition and manifestation, or at least the bickering, or maybe like debating a lot, or it just feels like they're always competing. If you're doing something, they got to do it better. Intuition and manifestation, the World and Five of Pentacles, and that tells me with this that something must end, right? That you've got to be an active participant in the ending, or you see how things can elevate. But the only way is like you may have to shut someone out in order for things to just like rise to the next level. You know what I mean? That things have been stuck in a certain loop for a while, and it's been a frosty loop. It's been a cold loop. And they're telling you that it's time to like either your spirit is even telling you your wisdom. This is wisdom here. I think that this is wisdom of understanding, like you already know the truth of the situation kind of thing. This is like what you've acquired over time. Over time, you realize you're freaking worried to death. You just don't want to be bothered, right? This is like, oh my gosh, like overnight before you having to deal with people or with a certain situation, you're like up at night, like how in the frick am I going to deal with this situation? And they're telling you that this must end, like with this spirit energy. Manifesting something different where it elevates, right? Where now it's like you may have to shut someone out, right? Because it's not contributing to anything. It's not productive. It's not helpful. So that's something here. Shutting out, walking away, right? You don't have any choice but to drop the burden, right? These are burdens you must drop. And that's what I see here. Now, you could be dealing with Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have Aries as well. Goodness gracious. And it doesn't have to be these signs. This could be in your chart. And this would be something where it's telling you it's time now. It's logically, it makes sense to do something different now. You know, it's telling you it's time to really take your emotions out of the situation and look at it for real, like outside looking in type of energy. What would you advise another person to do in your situation, kind of thing, is what they're showing. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.